In this lesson, we're going to discuss email security. Email security is a critical aspect of modern digital communications that involves various techniques and protocols to safeguard email content, accounts, and infrastructure from unauthorized access, loss, or compromise. Some of these techniques include the configuration of DKIM, SPF, DMARC, email gateway protocol, and spam filtering mechanisms. First, let's discuss DKIM. DKIM, or the Domain Keys Identified Mail, allows the receiver to check if the email was actually sent by the domain it claims to be sent from and if the content was tampered with during transit. DKIM works by adding a digital signature to the headers of the email, which can then be validated against a public cryptographic key that is located on the domain's DNS records. For example, if someone is at DionTraining.com sends an email, the receiving server can check the DKIM signature against DionTraining.com's public key. If the digital signature matches, this confirms that the email is genuinely from DionTraining.com and that it hasn't been modified during transit from our servers to your email server. DKIM can provide us with numerous benefits like email authentication, protection against email spoofing, improved email deliverability, and an enhanced reputation score. Second, we have SPF. SPF, or the Sender Policy Framework, is an email authentication method designed to prevent forging sender addresses during email delivery. When an SPF-enabled server receives email, it can verify the sender's IP address against a list of authorized IPs published in the sender's domain DNS records. For example, if someone at DionTraining.com sends an email, the receiving email server will first check if the IP address of the sender is listed in the SPF record of DionTraining.com before accepting it. If the IP address is not listed as authorized in the Sender Policy Framework, then the email will be marked as spam or it will be rejected by the email server. Some of the benefits of implementing SPF include preventing email spoofing, improved email deliverability, and enhanced domain reputation. Third, we have DMARC configuration, or DMARC. DMARC, or Domain-Based Message Authentication, Reporting, and Conformance, is an email validation system designed to detect and prevent email spoofing. DMARC allows the administrative owner of a domain to publish a policy on which mechanisms should be employed when sending emails from that domain and how the receiver should deal with failures. DMARC can work with either DKIM, SPF, or both, depending on how you configure it. For example, a company like DionTraining.com sets up a DMARC policy that instructs receiving email servers to reject any emails that claim to come from DionTraining.com but have already failed the DKIM or SPF checks. This would be a proper way to implement DMARC in order to increase your email security. The primary purpose of implementing DMARC is to protect a domain from being used in business email compromise attacks, phishing emails, email scams, and other cybersecurity threat activities. In our modern enterprise networks, every email server should be configured to use DMARC as a minimum level of protection against email-based scams and attacks. Fourth, we have the configuration of our email gateway protocol. An email gateway is a server or system that serves as the entry and exit point for emails. This gateway is then responsible for handling the transfer of emails between the internet and a local network. Email gateways are crucial for ensuring the secure and efficient transmission of emails. Email gateways usually rely on the Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, or SMTP, to send and receive emails. When an email is sent, it first passes through the sender's email gateway before it's sent over the internet. Once the email reaches the recipient's domain, it will then go through the recipient's email gateway before it's delivered to the intended recipient inbox. Email gateways are implemented to help with email routing, email security, policy enforcement, and the encryption and decryption of emails. Our organization's email gateway is primarily responsible for routing outgoing emails to the correct destination and directing incoming emails to the appropriate user inboxes. These email gateways also provide us with higher levels of email security by helping to protect us against threats like spam, phishing, and malware by scanning each incoming or outgoing email for malicious content or suspicious pattern. We can also use our email gateways as a method of enforcing policies that have been set forth by our organization, such as being able to block any outgoing emails that might contain sensitive information, or you can block incoming emails from a specific or known malicious user. In addition to all of these features, our email gateways can provide email encryption services by encrypting outgoing emails and decrypting incoming emails to protect your organization's sensitive information. These email gateways can be installed and configured as either an on-premise, cloud-based, or hybrid email gateway. An on-premise email gateway is a physical server that is located within the organization's own data center or premises that provides an organization with full control over their email system. This gives us the most flexibility when we opt to use the on-premise solution, but it does require that our system administrators maintain the system and update it as needed over time. A cloud-based email gateway is an email gateway that is hosted by a third-party cloud service provider to provide us with the greatest scalability and ease of maintenance. But this can be more expensive to operate than an on-premise solution, and you will be limited to the cloud service provider's security measures when determining your exact configurations. A hybrid email gateway is used to combine the benefits of both on-premise and cloud-based gateways into a single offering by attempting to achieve a good balance between more control and more convenience. Finally, let's quickly discuss the concept of spam filtering. Spam filtering is a process of detecting unwanted and unsolicited emails and preventing them from reaching a user's inbox. Spam filtering usually involves various techniques such as content analysis, Bayesian filtering, DNS-based sinkhole lists, and general email filtering rules. For example, if an email contains words commonly associated with spam messages like lottery, free, prize, or other commonly used spamming languages, then your enterprise network spam filter might flag it as potentially being spam and move it to the spam folder. So remember, email security can be improved by using various techniques, including the configurations of DKIM, SPF, DMARC, email gateway protocols, and spam filtering mechanisms. DKIM is used to add a digital signature to the email header that can be used to validate the recipient and ensure that the email was not modified during transit. SPF prevents sender address forgery by checking if the sender's IP address is authorized in a domain's DNS records. DMARC is a protocol that uses SPF and DKIM to determine the authenticity of the email message by allowing a domain owner to specify how to handle any emails that fail that particular security check. Email gateways serve as the entry point and exit point for all enterprise emails. These email gateways are implemented to help with email routing, email security, policy enforcement, and the encryption and decryption of emails. And lastly, we also have spam filtering, which is a technique to detect and block unwanted emails based on various criteria such as content, sender reputation, and user preferences.